There is fire on the mountain, my country people. Tinubu's 2027 presidential bid is not guaranteed. Some key northern, political bigwigs are very, very optimistic that Tinubu will not secure his 2027 re-election. And there seem to be some movements, as we've seen former allies of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, such as the former Kaduna State Governor El-Rufai and other persons, plotting, scheming ahead of 2027. So you see that the 2027 presidential election will be a tough one for Tinubu because the North, we all know, has majority of votes. And if they keep on plotting like this, then I'm sure Tinubu will lose out in the 2027 election. The former Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Babachir Lawal, has stated that he will also join efforts with El-Rufai to unseat Tinubu. He has vowed to work with El-Rufai to prevent Tinubu's election. That the North is mobilizing. Definitely a revolution is going to start, and it will start from the North. Now, their deal is Tinubu must step down in 2027. And according to them, if he wins, then northern Nigeria will turn into a large refugee camp. Now we have it, my country people. The North will never forgive, they will never forget how Tinubu's economic reforms have caused hardship to the people of the North. In an interview, Lawal, a former Tinubu's ally, who is now a critic, a strong critic, made this claim, echoing worries expressed by El-Rufai, the former governor of Kaduna State, on the growing unrest in the North. According to Babachir Lawal, the North feels betrayed by the impact of Tinubu's policies, which he described as nail-biting reforms that have worsened poverty and economic sufferings across the region. You see, Babachir Lawal's comments align with the recent warnings from El-Rufai, who predicted that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu may face a political revolt in 2027, similar to what happened to Goodluck Jonathan in 2015. El-Rufai, through his verified X handle, had shared an opinion by an APC member, Uche Dila, titled "The 2027 Southwest Tinubu Supporters Playing with Fire Part 1." And that post suggested that Tinubu's relationship with the North has deteriorated significantly within 2 years into his administration. And the North are seriously mobilizing, with a consensus that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu must make way in the 2027 elections. And there is no doubt about the consensus. There is no argument about that. At this point, they are going to join forces. Else, the North will turn into a large refugee camp, and they wouldn't want to sit back and watch it happen. They wouldn't want to sit back for another 4 years and watch the northern Nigeria become a large refugee camp. So they are currently looking for another candidate. And you see, there's one thing about the North. They have a peculiar nature in terms of unity. When they have a candidate, they come together and support that candidate. And we all know that the North, they have majority of votes in this country. Majority of votes comes from the North. This is to show that, yes, they have population. So most presidential candidates wouldn't want to toy with the North because of, their popularity and the votes they bring to the table. But that is by the way. Now, Tinubu has certainly stepped on some persons' tails, and they are not happy with this regime. Obviously, they are coming down from Tinubu's mandate. They are no longer standing on his mandate. They are tired of his mandate. And Tinubu's mandate has caused them a lot of pains, sufferings, unexpected sufferings. They never expected things would play out the way it's playing out now. They never expected. When the protest started, the North were reluctant. Later on, they joined. And when they joined the protests, it was massive. We all saw what happened. They were carrying Russian flags, to show the extent of their anger towards this administration. They were calling out to foreign bodies to come and intervene for a military coup to happen. Who knows? A military takeover, to show the extent of their grievance with this Tinubu's administration. So what they are saying is they can take the risks of bringing another Southerner, so long as it is not Tinubu, someone that is patriotic, someone, according to them, that sees Nigeria as one. Either the person comes from the north or from the south, they are okay with it. So this is them looking for a substitute for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Unfortunately, a lot of persons like Ganduji and other Northerners benefiting directly from this government will not agree with what Babachir Lawal has said. They are definitely looking for one way or the other to justify their positions in this government. So what can we say? Guys, it's happening, my country people. Tinubu will have to bow to pressure, because the North are rallying against him massively. And we don't really know where this is going to land Tinubu in 2027. We may be hearing talks now. Probably in 2027 we may see something else. We don't really know. But from the look of things, it's going to be a tough one, guys. It is going to be a tough one. And despite the growing calls for his removal by some northern political leaders, some other northern political minorities have, in one way or the other, pledged their support for Tinubu. Yes, they say one man's food is another man's poison. That is just the way it is. While some northerners are saying they don't want him. Some other northerners are also saying they want him, and they've somehow reiterated their commitment to backing a southern candidate in 2027. So that is just it, my country people. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. Bye for now.